Assalamu alaikum. I am MD Shoaib and you watch the Androverse. Introduction: the Poco X3 Pro. The spirit of the first ever Poco phone, the F1, continues to live as part of the newly announced Poco X3 Pro and the Poco F3. These two mid-rangers reach new height with 120Hz screens. Flagship grade chips, the Pro version employs much better hardware, thought it is the first phone to run on the Snapdragon 860 SoC. A repack grade version of the once flagship Snapdragon 855 Plus. Just like the Poco X3 NFC, the Poco X3 Pro is IP53 rated for dust protection and splash resistant. It picks a 6.67-inch IPS LCD screen with 1080p resolution and 120Hz refresh rate support, and the same 5160 mAh battery capable of 33 watt fast charging. You also get stereo speakers, a microSD slot, NFC and air blaster, and even a 3.5mm jack. Stereo speakers, large batteries, and today we'll be exploring the cheaper Poco X3 Pro, the first Snapdragon 860 carrier and its bang for the buck features. The Poco X3 Pro builds on top of the Poco X3 NFC and they both look alike. Oddly, the camera is a bit different and not in a good way. See, the Poco X3 Pro has a quad camera on its back with a 48 primary and 8MP ultrawide, a 2MP macro and 2MP depth snappers. It's not bad. It's just that the regular X3 model offered a 64MP main and a 30MP ultrawide shooters. And we can't but feel the Pro as being demoted in this department. Well, obviously, the most significant upgrade seen in the original X3 is the much improved SoC, which should allow for reaching beyond 60 FPS on many of the popular games and utilize the full potential of the 120Hz screen. This is often an issue with the HRR capable mid-rangers, and we will gladly take the update, be it at the expense of some camera megapixels. Let's dig into the specs now. Poco X3 Pro specs at a glance. So we can't think of anything missing on this 2600K phone. Yes, we would have liked a telephoto camera and an AMOLED screen, but maybe that's why we have the Poco F3 and the supposedly upcoming F3 Pro. We can feel we are in for a treat with the Poco X3 Pro, but before we dig in, let's first unbox this thing. Unboxing the Poco X3 Pro. The Poco X3 Pro retail bundle brings no surprises, and it is a rich as we are used to getting with the Poco and Redmi phones. Inside the box, you will find the promised 33 watt power adapter and a 3 rated USB-C to a cable. There is also a transparent silicone case which has a small protective cover for the USB port. The flap is a bit annoying when you need to charge your Poco X3 Pro, but we can appreciate the extra cover for the port. And for the true Poco fans, the box also contains a bunch of Poco stickers you can put on your computer, monitor, desk, car and whatnot. This is my initial review of Poco X3 Pro. So you can comment me and I can also try to answer all comments. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.